Welcome to the one and only Stevens News Show you watch. I'm Patrick.
And I'm Alex. Guess who I'm dressed up as?
An anchor?
Yep. This week, we're covering Hoboken's Green Team, SASE's Amazing Race, Torch's Trevor project, and the new Associate Director of Graduate Student Career Development.
All that, plus technically speaking with the one and only Tarek Kadiri.
This is SITTV News, the show that reads through all the news articles in the Stute so you don't have to.
It's we read the news so you don't have to. Get it right.
Hey, I'm just following the script here. Torch Alliance hosted their 5th annual Trevor Project fundraising event in Hayden Lounge this past Wednesday. Torch won the event to draw people together for raising awareness about suicide within the LGBTQ community. The Trevor Project is a national nonprofit organization devoted to preventing suicide among LGBTQ youth. Participants had a chance to enter door prizes featuring over a dozen different prizes from various Hoboken sponsors, such as Carlo's Bakery, Starbucks, Kung Fu Tea, and Bagels on the Hudson.
SAVE recently volunteered to pair up with the Hoboken Green Team to work on improving the city's environmental issues. Because of the Green Team's efforts, Hoboken was awarded bronze level of the Safe Sustainable Jersey certification in both 2014 and 2011. SAVE volunteers attended the last 2 Green Team meetings where important programs were discussed, like the Plastic Bag Reduction Program, Hoboken Green Business Recognition Program, and Hoboken Harvest. SAVE and the Hoboken Green Team are always looking for more members to help improve the community culture and health. Non-members are welcome to attend their meetings and contact SAVE at save@stevens.edu.
Last Wednesday, the Society of Asian Scientists and Engineers hosted their Amazing Race event. Players competed in pairs and followed clues to various locations on campus. At each location, teams had to participate in professional skill-building events. The penultimate event had each team find someone with a Stevens business card in the community. Prizes were awarded to the top 3 placing teams. SASE's next meeting is on Thursday, November 3rd at 9:00 p.m.
Carol Ruiz has recently been introduced to the Stevens community as the new Associate Director of Graduate Student Career Development. Ruiz comes with a plethora of past experience in career services, starting with an internship at Drew, where she first helped first-generation college students find internships. Ruiz hopes to get to know the students on a more individual basis, as one of her goals at Stevens is to guide students in developing an individual career development plan. Ruiz's advice is to take advantage of all opportunities. Students should attend as many workshops and info sessions as possible in order to be ready to introduce themselves and make a great first impression. Students can contact Carol Ruiz at carol.ruiz@stevens.edu.
Stevens chapter of the American Academy of Environmental Engineers and Scientists hosted their 2nd annual Pumpkin Painting Festival this past Wednesday. Students competed in teams to win prizes, with categories ranging from the scariest to the most artistic pumpkins. AAEES partnered with Stevenson to gain more exposure for both organizations. AAEES's next meeting will be on November 10th at 9:00 p.m. in BC 221, where they'll be playing Environmental Family Feud.
For this week's Technically Speaking, let's go to our senior software engineering correspondent, Tarek Kadiri. Wait a minute, I'm receiving a transmission from somewhere.
Not today, Tarek. The Greek councils have been trying to put out a fire that never really broke out. I'm talking, of course, about their response to the brazen and disrespectful letter to the editor sent to the Stute. Absolutely no one agreed with the author's sentiment. Greeks and non-Greeks rallied against the hate-driven claims of the letter, and I'd wager that it actually strengthened perception of the Greek community. Such a hyperbolic letter was widely mocked for its poor attempt at dividing the Stevens population and for its general inaccuracy. But this didn't stop all 4 Greek councils from spending an enormous amount of time and energy launching a counter-campaign. Since the time of the letter's publishing by the Stute, the Greek community at Stevens has organized a question and answer session, sent a response letter to the editor, and are now publishing a campaign on social media. You can see pictures of brothers and sisters holding up whiteboards with the words, "I need fraternity because ... or I need Greek life because... And it all seems like an effort to stamp out a problem that's not really there. It would be like sending out several tanks to deal with a cardboard army. Greeks are of the most respected groups on campus. There are community service-oriented fraternities, fraternities with a GPA requirement, and then there's SIG-EP, which is academic reviews. There is literally a SIG-EP review every week. Name one thing wrong they do. You just can't. I just can't help but wonder if the Greek councils are doing fire damage control on an already rain-soaked field. Absolutely no sane person agreed with the PSA letter to the editor. The author called Greeks the scum of our campus. What rational-minded person does that? I may not be in a fraternity, but at the end of the day, does it really matter? Sides are artificial. You guys, you Greeks have my respect. And you don't need to prove your worth when so many people already support Greek life at Stevens. Chiu out.
I think that was Tarek just now. Thanks, Tarek. That's this week's news. To get a copy of the newspaper sent to your email, sign up for free at thestute.com/subscribe.
And for more news stories and pristine video content, subscribe to SITTV's YouTube channel here.
Thank you for watching SITTV News. I'm Patrick.
And I'm Alex.
I'm going as a newspaper for Halloween.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. An anchor?
Yeah, this week we're covering Hoboken's Green Team, SASE's Amazing Race, Torch, Trevor Project, and new Associate Director of Graduate Student Career Development.
All that, plus technically speaking, with the one and only Tarek Kadiri.
This is SITTV News, the show that reads through all the news articles in the street so you don't have to.
It's we read the news so you don't have to. Get it right.
Hey, I'm just following the script here.